Hi, and welcome to the FishBites Devlog. It's February 10th, 2022, and I'd like to intro this video by kind of explaining what we're about to see. I had just completed implementing mutations into the code and was going to create a video to demonstrate that it worked, which it does work, which is good. But in the process of demonstrating it, I came across a very strange bug, and so the next two videos, this one and the next one, are going to kind of explore, are just going to document that. What you see on the screen there, that weird white fish, it looks a little bit strange because of the video compression, but basically that thing is going to fly across the screen. And it's going to swim backwards, and it's a strange white color. You never see a fish that big that's white. The pale colors are only for baby fish. So how can this fish be that color, and why is it going to swim backwards? Let me play part of that here. You can see what happens. It just blows off backwards. Let's take a quicker look at that. The idea was I was going to follow this green fish as it went around the screen, this big guy on the left here. And in the process, I stumbled upon this very strange white fish swimming in a strange method, and need to figure out what's going on there. So let's take a quick look at what I saw there. There it goes. Just darts away backwards. Very strange. So what we're going to see in this video is me kind of investigating what happened there. So this video will jump in and show the initial discovery of that bug, me trying to recreate it, trying to investigate what was going on there, and going forward from there. So hope you enjoy this deep dive into debugging what I was calling ghost fish, because they're white and behaving quite supernaturally, swimming backwards and such. I also noticed that I think they, when they would stop on a plant, the plant would grow out of control, which is also quite strange. So some supernatural behavior there, if you want to call it that. So hope you enjoy this next video. My plan was to play a bit of the simulation, to watch it here for a bit, follow this big fish around who's huge. He's the biggest fish possible, almost a 4 max width, which is 4 is the max width, the biggest width for the simulation allowed. He's 102% size. He's just eating everything. But the reason I stopped it is I saw something really strange happening there. And there's some fish who's like swimming backwards. I don't understand how in the world that can happen. So I don't want him to die just yet, because I want to see if I can catch him and see what's going on with him. So I'm going to unpause it long enough to slow the timescale back as slow as possible, and then try to find him here. I'm going to disattach from that green fish there. So I can see the whole population. Do we see him anymore? Is that him up there? He's gone. He was pale, and he was like doing weird things along the edge, and then he started swimming backwards. And he went backwards even across the whole. Maybe there was a. That's so strange. I don't see him doing it now, so I think I've missed my opportunity to see what was going on with him. But you will notice, oh, there's one swimming backwards. Look at that. Swimming backwards slowly, but he's swimming backwards. Maybe his preferred speed is 53. Oh, there he goes. What in the world? Wow. That is a real bug. I have never seen that happen before. That is crazy. I'm not even sure what to check here for that. Let's see. Well, he's fish number 198. So let's find fish number 198 in the fish folder. And we'll look at his the fish script for him and see if we see anything weird about that. Maybe some mutation gave him some weird mutation that's behaving very strangely. So let's see. We'll take a look at his fish script here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. He's fish number 198. Thrust is 5, which is normal, I think. Yeah. The tail delta, that's just about him how he waves his tail. That doesn't affect anything. He's not dead. He's only 60 seconds old. Mouth animation. Mouth update. Fish angle. Could it have something to do with the fish angle delta? Can fish angles be negative? Yeah, it looks like they can be. They're all over the board here. This might be in terms of radians. I'm not sure. I forget. It's been so long since I've did the motion stuff here. Ooh, desired velocity, not a number. I see that. So desired velocity, 28. Desired velocity for all these fishes are valid numbers. But for some reason, the desired velocity for this fish swimming backwards is NaN, which means not a number. Was there a square root of a negative number somewhere taken there? Very strange. He's got plenty of energy, max energy, fish length. Fish length being -3 is also, I think, pretty weird. All these fish lengths are positive numbers. I think that fish length being a negative number is also an issue. Which means, and his max velocity is also not a number. Man, I wonder if something went really weird with the mutation to do that. Well, at least we're seeing some information in here, so that will give us some clues as to how to fix this. All right, so I'm going to take a screenshot of these things so I don't forget what I'm seeing here. There he is. Take a nice picture of him there in the corner, swimming backwards. So with that information, I can go into the code, hopefully, and then think about what is happening in the code that is causing that cause these things to happen. I wish there was a way I could see the genes of this fish. Can I do that? Fish genes are a class, but I don't think I made them public. Okay, so the fish genes are public. You can see right here. They're right before the is mature bool. So let's take a look at that. Where is the is mature? There it is. Is mature. So I think it'll be right in here, but it's not showing. Because it's a class, I might need to declared as being serializable for it to show up here. Darn it. So I'm not going to gain much insight into his genes, unfortunately, which I may need to put that into the code so where I can see that, so I can debug these things in the future going forward. So apparently something happened, though. Clearly something happened. I'm not sure what, so very curious. Anyway, let's I'll just dig into that and see what I can find out. So for now, let's just we'll go back to the simulation here. We'll continue to watch him, see what he does, see if any other strange behavior appears. We'll watch some of his we'll watch some of his stats. Oh, he just got eaten by the big giant shark. Wow. We just caught him just in time to see what was going on with him. Unbelievable. Well, very cool we caught him kind of in the act before he died. So we'll see what's going on there with him. What we have going in the simulation now is kind of the usual, where we have the wider fish doing better. You'll notice we have some orange ones, some yellowish ones, some pale yellow ones of various sizes. You see that light pink guy there, he's not full grown yet because he's light pink. He's going to be bright pink like his egg eventually, if he has time to grow, not eaten by that shark. My shark is so big, he is like, oh, there's another one. This is good. It's good to see that, we're catching him. Oh, he's hard to catch. I want to see what fish number he is. I gotta catch him before he dies. There we go. I gotta pause it. All right, he is fish number. What number is he? Fish 247. We'll see if he's got the same problems. He's got wow, his fish size is a negative number, which makes his length a negative number, which makes his max velocity not a number, his desired velocity not a number. And I have a feeling, if we look at him, I bet his body is all backwards. Maybe. We'll see. Well, the colliders look okay. Let's see. His scale is negative, not positive. That's weird to see. So maybe he's flipped backwards. Maybe that's why he's swimming backwards. If I change his scale values here, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Let me zoom in a little bit here. You'll see his scale values are negative. So let's see what happens if I change the scale values. If I just flip them to positive values, and see if he'll flip around. Oh, look at that! He flipped around. So swimming backwards is based on the fact that this is his size was a negative, which flipped him backwards. This will the Y won't change him, because notice that just kind of gives him a mirror. There's a mirror that way, so that doesn't flip him at all. So his scale being backwards, his width, his fish size being backwards. So yeah, so clearly something's happening in the mutation process or the drift process, that the fish size is getting marked negative, and that's making everything go haywire. So I'll dig into the code and watch to see what happens there. So let's watch our. Now he fixed his scale. We'll see if he does any better. No, I got eaten, unfortunately. That darn giant shark. He has been a problem for this whole world. These guys can't evolve as a result. Anyway, got some interesting debugging to do to track that down, and we'll see what we can figure out is the problem with that. Those guys swing backwards. So it's a bug. It's a pain. You gotta fix it. In this case, kind of amusing to see something so off the wall. It would have been nice if evolution would have caused it on purpose, but well, let's think. Well, actually, let's think about that for a second. This is mutation. and it's random. And though it's not behaving like I thought it would, in a way, this is kind of like an interesting model for how fish behave, that or how evolution might behave. You're just as likely to have a mutation that breaks something and makes something terrible. Probably more likely to have that case than to have it anything mutate and become better. What are the chances of that? I mean, so much can go wrong in biology. Um, the chance that a mutation is actually going to be positive are so slim. Um, so it's funny that in this case, given my program here, that the mutation went horribly wrong to the point that this fish was backwards and swimming backwards and just really messed up. So anyway, so we'll stop the video here. So thanks for watching this long. If you've stuck with it, hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.